Hello, kia ora, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, spring is officially here now, although, you can sort of argue it's been around for a while, but today is the spring equinox, which means that astronomically, the way that the Earth tilts and moves around the sun means that we are now definitely into spring, with our days becoming longer than our nights from this point onwards, right up till December 22nd. The days will continue to get longer and longer right through until just before Christmas. And then they slowly start to come back again, but you don't really notice it until about the middle of February. So this really is the slow slide towards summer. Let's kick off though with the animated wind map, and it is showing very much spring westerlies on the way, and this is normal. Usually around about from this point through till about the start of November, our weather pattern gets very unsettled and very changeable, which means every couple of days something new is on the way. And you will see that in the maps coming up, that is very much the weather pattern that we already have. So we've got heavy rain moving through the North Island at the moment. It's been raining overnight for the north. It's cleared away to showers. The rain's moving across the rest of the North Island through Thursday, and then does clear away out to the east. So we do have a bit of rain still to fall across parts of Bay of Plenty today, getting up over 80 or 90 millimetres in some areas. So that's quite a bit of rain, as the front is subtropical and slow moving as it comes through. We've also got some heavy rain coming up in the days ahead. The map I just showed you was for today. This is for the 2-day forecast from Friday onwards, and it shows heavy rain returning to the west coast with over 100 millimetres. Very normal sort of setup, and a little bit of spillover into Canterbury. Areas that still need some rain around sort of central and southern parts of Canterbury. Only a little bit coming through, but you might get 20 millimetres falling near Ashburton if you're lucky. Otherwise, those rainfall totals drop the further east you go, with almost nothing, if anything, falling in Banks Peninsula and around parts of Dunedin and really right up the eastern side there. So let's take a look at the forecast now as we go in towards the weekend. Friday sees high pressure coming out of Brisbane and Queensland, and that's keeping the lid on how much wet weather can move up New Zealand, but it's also going to encourage windier weather. So the windy westerlies are back on Friday, right across many parts of New Zealand. Perhaps some of the calmer areas might be around the east of the South Island. But the Southern Ocean's quite stormy at the moment, as you can see. So the windy westerlies aren't going away anytime soon. So as we go into the weekend, a colder change is on the way. But before it arrives, warmer than average for many places. So Saturday's windy, with gales, maybe severe gales, appearing here and there through the Southern Alps, Cook Strait, the usual areas. Classic cold front moving up the South Island. So you'll feel that temperature drop, especially in Southland as the day wears on and overnight. As we go into Sunday, snow showers and flurries around the mountains and ranges and the highlands, but not expected to low levels, although Sunday will be wintry in Southland, single-digit daytime highs. We've seen some places around Southland and coastal Otago showing highs of only 7 or 8 degrees on Sunday. So it will be a colder day as we go through Sunday. You've got a bit of rain coming through the north there. The front, though, as it moves northwards on Sunday, falls apart. Here is the animated wind map for the same map we just showed you. You can see that southerly flow coming through. The South Island's got the blue shading, and the warm weather up here gives way about lunchtime as that cold front moves up into the very north of New Zealand. Next week kicks off with that front left over around the north, so it will be a bit colder on Monday, pretty much nationwide when you wake up. As the day wears on, temperatures in the South Island shouldn't be too bad. Look at the messy map though for Monday of next week. You've got low pressure, high, low, high, low. So it is very much looking like we're going into spring. Certainly as we get into Tuesday, still cold around northern New Zealand, bit of a southerly, and a low pressure zone has formed just off the coast of Gisborne, Mahia Peninsula area. Could drive in a bit of a gale force wind and some heavy rain just locally. Otherwise, things aren't too bad. And we get to Wednesday of next week and not a great deal of change. The low is sort of hanging around. We've still got that cooler southwesterly flow around the country, so just a little bit cooler. Really, that's about it. The high coming in is quite a powerful one. That will limit the amount of rain that we see. So while it is a windy, showery sou'wester, the rainfall accumulation won't be very much with a huge high like that around. But a very messy weather map. Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, Hobart, all getting rainmakers and wind as we go through the middle part of next week. So this is definitely the official start to spring. We're going to see very much changeable weather over the next few weeks, right through until usually about the early to mid part of November. Then it usually starts to calm down. That's all from me. We will see you again tomorrow, Friday, with our next and final update for this week and our next global weather update as well. We'll see you then.